we are going to make my grandmother Dora Gardner's famous apple crisp, and we're going to use 6 cups of apples. Here I've got a mix of Honey Crisp and Cosmic apples. The best apples to use are summer rainbows. Rambos, yeah, that's it, Rambos, not rainbows. But they're only available in early August. So we are now into September, and I'm going to use these and use a mix of them. I'll core them and peel them and cut them and put them in here and show you that in a little bit when we're done. And get a cup of flour, 1.5 cups of sugar, 1/3 of a cup of melted butter, salt, that is 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, 1 egg, and here I have 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/8 teaspoon of allspice, and 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon. And optional are 1/4 cup of raisins. So we'll be back with all this, and we'll get it all together. And welcome back. Okay, I've greased my baking dish with some Crisco or vegetable shortening. I've got my 6 cup of cut apples, and I'm going to put those in. Our apples are in. I'm going to take the teaspoon of lemon juice, just kind of sprinkle it on the apples. Give them a little stir. The lemon juice will help keep the apples from browning so fast before we're ready for them to. Just give them a nice little coat. I guess I should keep the camera on the apples. There we go. All right, we'll be back for the next step. My grandmother had a sifter, but I don't have one. Well, I do, but it's very old and takes forever to hand squeeze. So I'm going to use this whatever you call these things. And I am going to mix together my 1 cup of flour, my 1.5 cups of sugar, my baking powder, and my salt. And my salt. My salt doesn't want to come out. There we go. Must have been damp. Oh, must have been wet. I think it was. There we go. Alright. Now, I'm just going to kind of sift and shake this into the bowl. Some lumps. That's sugar. Smash them in there. There we go. All sifted in. Now I'm going to take my 1 egg very carefully and try to break it into the mix. There we go. I'm going to take a fork and mix all this till it's crumbly. Kind of hard to do one-handed. I'm going to pause and come back. All right, I'm back, and now we have our crumble. What we're going to do is pour our crumble over top of our apples. Preheat our oven to 350, which I should have already done, but oh well. The magic of film, it'll be ready when I'm ready. All right, I'm gonna spread this out. There were our apples. evenly coated, kinda, as much as we can. Okay, I'll be right back. Now if you want your raisins, now's a good time to put some in. I'm just going to sprinkle some on top of the crumble. Some people don't like raisins. I do, so I'll just put them in. Now, we're going to take our slightly cooled melted butter, and I'm going to use this little contraption. I'm just going to sprinkle, pour, move it around on top. There we go. And I'm going to take our cinnamon, nutmeg, and allspice combo, kind of sprinkle it. I'm going to do it in my hand. I think it works better. Just kind of shake it all around here on top. And get a good coating. All right, that is it. As soon as our oven preheats, we will stick it in the oven. I'll be back. I know we're getting sophisticated with our technology and our YouTube videos and all these days, but until they can make the smell come through the screen while you're watching it, then you just won't experience this until you do it yourself and your whole kitchen fills with the aroma of those baked apples, that cinnamon and allspice and nutmeg, and they all blend together. That smell takes me back when I was a kid going to Grandma's every time in the fall, and she'd make apple crisp, and that smell just takes my mind right back to being a kid again every time I smell it. And it's just the most amazing smell. I wish I could create a scented candle or wax melt with that smell, because it just takes you back every time. And until you smell it for yourself, you won't understand what I'm talking about. So bake this yourself, you'll know what I mean. Our oven is preheated to 350 degrees. We're going to put this in. Let that bake for 40 to 60 minutes. Let's set a timer for 60 minutes. And I'm going to check it, start checking it at 40 to make sure that it's not burning or browning too much. So you want to do the same. We'll be back after it's done. Take a look. And I've had it in there for 59 minutes. I do believe it's done. Take it out. You can smell that. That was absolutely amazing. Let's see. Nice close-up look. Raisins all puffed up. Now they'll shrink down. We're gonna let this cool for about an hour, and then we're gonna dig into it with some vanilla ice cream, as Miss Autumn would say, vanilla ice cream on top. I'll be back then for the taste test. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe to Oopie Soup Kitchen. And here we have it. A scoop of vanilla. There it is. Oh, it doesn't bring back memories. Get yourself some. I'll leave the recipe down below. Link to the recipe down below. Have a great day.